dreams into fruition, right? Making our dreams our reality. And it is a powerful tool, visualization. So I really want to dive deep today. And I know I say this all the time, but truly I'm going to make this just short and sweet today. Get you in and out of here for your daily dose of vitamin D3. Okay. We are on day 11. This is your 11th dose, and this is day 11 for our 21-day live stream challenge. So it is Thankful Thursday, and as you know, every day is a themed day. So we're back at Thankful Thursday, okay? And today I thought it would be fun to talk about manifestation, since that's a part of my content creation, that's a part of my content pillars, and it's a lot of what I talk about with regard to, how you can be grateful, and how being thankful for what you have, you can achieve, or get more of what you desire. Today, I want to put a little bit of a spin or twist on that and go a little bit deeper and talk about how you can actually manifest your dreams. Okay. So let me just share a quick story with you, something that truly happened. So this is something I just did actually. I am in the market right now for purchasing a home in the near future. And I don't mean just any home. I mean my California dreaming home. Okay. So right now, in case you don't know, I am on the West Coast in sunny California, although today is not so sunny. In fact, I was going to take you on a walk with me and have this conversation or sit out, but the sun is peeking out, but it's mostly cloudy today. And so, and it's really windy, and actually it's pretty chilly. So I'm cozied up in my car with a little latte here to treat myself today. And I thought, wow, this would be a great conversation to have. And so I went to visit an open house that just so happened to be not too far from the area I currently live in, which is a beautiful area, by the way. And I would say maybe 15 or so minutes out. And I'd never heard of this particular community, but I decided to do a little research on it, looked it up. They were having an open house. What are the odds, right? Just happened to be today. And so I went on over there, and it happened to be the last day they were doing this open house. So the listing agent was there, and at the time nobody else was there but just me and her. And so the timing was perfect because I had her all to myself, and I was able to ask all kinds of questions. And so this is something that I've done all of my life, right? I've been able to manifest anything and anyone into my life. And so this was no different. So I just on a whim decided, you know what? Usually on a day like today, I give back. I pay it forward. I do random acts of kindness, good deeds, nice things for people, right? And I do that anyway. So, and it doesn't necessarily have to be Thankful Thursday, but I go out of my way above and beyond on this particular day to usually do that. Today, I decided this is what I'm going to do for myself. I'm going to go and check out these homes in this area. Now, truth be told, okay, I'm going to be transparent here. This particular neighborhood, although not too far from where I'm at currently, just in that 15-mile or 20-mile radius, okay, from where I currently reside, is well out of my price range at this present moment, okay? But this was intentional for me to actually go and take a look at these particular homes, this particular home in this community, a gated community, a very fancy, Swansea, kind of community. It was very upscale, okay? And the only way I was able to get in is because, they were having an open house and the listing agent was still there. I didn't have an appointment, didn't make an appointment, didn't even think about that. I just literally said on a whim, kind of impromptu, impulsive thought, I'm going to drive over there and just see. And OMG, it was so beautiful. It was so much of what I imagined it would be and more. Okay, the neighborhood, it was giving all the good vibes, okay? And I loved everything about it. So, I got there a little early. So I drove through, kind of like pinpointed where the place was, located the house, and then I just started to kind of like drive around a little bit. And then I came back and spoke with the listing agent. She gave me a tour on the spot. I asked a gazillion questions. She allowed me to video record it. That was my request. She had no problem with it. I just made sure I didn't get her in the video. And I wanted to be able to look at this home again and just envision me living there. So part of, what I do when I am manifesting something in my life is I actually put myself in position to create the experience, right? Because see, visualization is so much more than daydreaming. Okay? Visualization is it goes deeper than what we put on our vision board, even though that is powerful too. So I always recommend to do both. For me, I have to write it, okay? So I journal about it. First, I imagine it, right? I envision it. Then I journal about it or write it in my journal, what I wish, hope, and pray for. Then I create a vision board or put it on the vision board I already have created. And then every single day, I literally pray over that and meditate over it and reflect on that being my life one day. So whenever you want to manifest, you want something to materialize in your life, be it a person, a place, or a thing. Okay. This is the process. This is the process that's worked for me. Okay. This is something I'm suggesting that you can incorporate in your life and see if it works for you. But I really and truly and deeply believe in the law of attraction and the power of manifestation and the power of visualization. And so this has just been my process over the years that have worked. And I believe with all my heart, completely, that this is going to be my life one day. Like, I don't stop believing it, and I don't stop, if I can envision it, and if I can experience it, and if other people have lived this experience, and these are things that they've accomplished, then why not me? What makes them more special than me, right? They're not. And they're not more special than you. And whatever I have that you don't currently have at this present moment doesn't mean you can't achieve it. So, you want to remain in a place of gratitude in order to achieve more of what you want. But you also have to get in this spirit of knowing and believing and doing, and then going through this process of praying and meditating and journaling about the life you envision for yourself so that you can continue to dream bigger and then live bigger, play bigger, be bigger and bolder, because you are creating a brighter future for yourself and for your family, right? You are leading the way for your legacy. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so you want to make sure that you are actively participating in creating what your future is going to look like. And that is why visualization is so powerful. Got a dry throat. That is why. Okay. So yes to the vision board. Yes to, the prayers, of course. Yes to meditating. Yes to journaling. Yes to all of that. And still put yourself in the place of being able to experience what resonates with you, what's in alignment with your goal, what's resonating deeply with your soul. It is a profound practice for you to do this on a day-to-day basis, okay? Like, make it just a part of your life. If you want more, you can have more. If you want this life that you imagine for yourself, you can have it. You can be, do, and have anything your heart desires. if you believe and if you're willing to work for it, and if you go through this process that I'm suggesting you go through, and repeat this and make it part of your ritualistic behaviors every single day without fail. This is what I do. You can practice it for 21 days and see what shows up. Just 21 days to form this as a new habit. Now, I'm not saying this particular thing would happen for you. This big major thing would necessarily happen for you, although it could. But maybe just to test it out so you can believe, if you're not a believer yet, or you can't fully appreciate or accept that this can happen for you, start with something small and test it out for 21 days. Okay? Because this is how you achieve more. This is how you accomplish more of what you're wanting, what your soul has been searching for. So it felt so good for me to go do this random thing for myself today, okay? I still do for other people, but for myself today, because I'm included in this Thankful Thursday theme of mine, right? I'm the one who created it. So just keep showing up for yourself. Keep doing the work. Keep believing that you are deserving of more. Don't settle for mediocrity, okay? Just be a force to be reckoned with. Be a force to be reckoned with. And tell yourself, you know what? These other people who have the things that I want, that I aspire to achieve, that is just proof for me that I can do it too, that I can be that too, that I can have it too. They've already paved the way. They've already modeled the behavior. They've already done the thing. They already have the life that you're aspiring to have, right? So that's how you know, without a shadow of a doubt, that you can have it too, that you belong there too. So you can do this with anything. For me, it was the home, right? I'm in the home hunting mode right now. I want to take my time. I'm not in a rush, right? I want to look for, it may not be the perfect home, but I want it to be the most ideal home. And I want it to be my, as I call it, California dreaming home, okay? Because I want it to be everything that I ever wished for, everything I ever dreamed for. And I want it to be right? The right neighborhood, the right features, the right benefits, the right people around me, the right neighbors, right? And this neighborhood had so much of all of that. And then when I left, I drove around and I took, I recorded it on my video, on my camera phone. And I just play that. Now that's now a part of my process. So now I get to visualize it even more. I don't have to just go by memory and recall. I actually get to look in, peer back into what my future holds, right? And I already looked at the home. I recorded it. I took pictures. And now that's a part of my realistic plan of, or my realistic, ritualistic behaviors, I should say, because this is a part of my process. And so now I get to peer into my future by looking on my phone at the pictures I took, at the videos that I took, the questions I asked. I kept the paper she gave me. I forget what they call that sheet where, it gives all the details of the home. And so, yes, it's out of my range, my price range at this current moment. Right? But this is not where I'm going to reside for the rest of my life. Right? I'm going to eventually have the budget for this home. So yes, it's in the, these homes are millions of dollars. And I don't need anything super extravagant. I don't need it to be multiple millions necessarily. But doesn't mean I can't get something in the maybe $2 to $3 million range and still feel, abundant within that, So, and here in California, that's easy to do. I mean, most of the homes here, you can still get a decent home, a very nice home actually, for like, I don't know, anywhere between $500,000 and $700,000, to be honest. But anything below, in this area, anything below 5, maybe 450, it's not going to be brand spanking new, that's for sure. So this is a brand new home. And I would be able to customize it to everything I ever dreamed of, right? Everything I want in it, all the color palettes, the tile, the fabric, the material, if I want this to be a 3-car garage, or do I want to turn that into an extra space or an extra room or whatever. Like I have choices. And, and I should say this particular home that I looked at that was an open house was a model, but I want to say that the previous owners, there were previous owners, but they were only there like a very short time. Like I want to say a couple of months. So it's practically new. But they had other homes similar to that was going to be built. And this particular home sat like on a cul-de-sac. And it already had the backyard already fixed with a beautiful, beautiful pool and jacuzzi and privacy fence and solar panel. I mean, it just, when I say it had everything that I would need and things I hadn't even considered, it really and truly had, like, they thought of everything. Okay. Now I can change it up, right? I can customize it still, and I can change things out, or I can just go get another home in that area, a brand new home that nobody's ever lived in. But the point is, I have options, right? And I'm creating this for myself. So if you want this life for yourself, this is what I suggest that you do in this order. Okay. And if you don't want to do it in this order, then do it in whatever order feels good and right to you. Okay. Because you're the boss of you. I always talk about you being the CEO of your business, your brand, and your life. You are the boss of you. So I hope this daily dose of vitamin D3 was helpful to you today, that, you can really get a real good idea as to how not only can I manifest these things in my life, but when you are genuinely wanting more for your life, that these are steps that you can actually take too. So these are actionable steps that you can right now, today, start, right? And that's the whole point of these daily dose of vitamin D3s. We're talking about how you are deficient in a particular area of your life. And today it's about manifesting what you want in your life by doing this process that I'm telling you to do. So try it out. Like I said, test it with something small, okay? And let me know how you feel about that. What happens for you in that 21 days, or if you decide to go longer. You would be surprised, okay? But you can't say out of your mouth that you believe, but really internally, in your mind, you're having these negative thoughts and doubts. And in your heart, you don't truly believe. Let me just put that out there. It's very important that in order for this to work, you have to believe deep within your soul. You understand what I'm saying? You have to believe deeply in your soul that you can have whatever your heart desires. Okay? So let me know how this works out for you. And let me just check to make sure, aside from the trolls that have nothing better to do, what you guys are saying, or if there are any questions here. Hello. Thank you for everyone who joined. Hi there. Hola to you as well. Let's see. Skip some of these. All right. Thumbs up, hearts. Thanks. You're welcome. She's right. All right. So anyhow, yes. So if you happen to be on this live stream and, then, I already saw your messages here for the most part, I believe. But if you're watching this on the replay, be sure to leave me a comment and let me know what you are going to put, if you're going to put this into effect today, okay, immediately. Like, we're already at the end of the year. We got a couple more weeks. All right. We're in holiday season. If you start this now, okay, then you would be surprised what could happen for you before the end of this year, by the end of this year, or at the beginning of the new year. Let's go out with a bang. Let's go into the new year with an extra bang and do this for yourself, okay? And let me know how it works out for you. Be sure to come back to this video and report what happened for you, okay? Not to you, but for you, because the universe, as I always say, is always listening, and God got your back, all right? So thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to tune out. That's my time as always. And until next time, I am wholeheartedly in this journey with you. Bye for now.